All right, guys, what is going on? It's your boy Mike Lowry Trading Academy. Per usual, we destroyed it today. However, we could have capitalized a little bit more, but we're not greedy, right? We need to be grateful for our move, and we need to, you know, take our wins and walk. Like this was an amazing play today. What we caught was a retest of our. This is in the video, which is also gorgeous. Was a retest of our 691 level. So I actually waited because after we broke 694, I wanted to take it to 691. But I actually missed the entry. So then I didn't want to chase it, right? So I'm gonna wait for my next confirmation because we are oversold, so we could be approaching, a demand, which we were. But I wanted to see us break through this demand at 691 to make sure I know that we could go to 687, right? And that's exactly what we did. So we broke 691, and this was for the kind of reversal. This was for the 691, right? So we grabbed this retest, gorgeous retest, and took it down to 687. And then when 687 hit, this is where we took our profits at, was right here. And then the next candle broke through. And then again, could have re-entered or added and took it down to your next zone. But I didn't, I didn't. We're very oversold. I don't want to be greedy. I caught 691 to 687, which is a fantastic play. It's even 688, right? It was still a $2, $3 move that we caught. And that was absolutely fantastic. So actually, in my opinion, I would say that you either caught these puts or you grabbed this reclaim and took it back to 691, right? That's two different ways you can play levels. See, now we're back to 691. So it's like, all right, you can try to take it back down to 687. Or you can wait till it bounces above 691, take it to 694. Or it's just gonna keep falling, right? Like you don't know now. So now you have this whole days range that you're inside of. So not necessarily my favorite. Granted, yeah, it looks like a huge break and retest the downside to come grab possibly down here, or even fall farther. Let's see. That's gorgeous. Huge break and retest and fall. So man, yeah. We'll see. Hopefully, man. I mean, I would be okay with a dump. To be honest with you, I would be perfectly fine with the market dumping. Um, I got money to the side that I'm waiting to put in, and those are some pretty strong candles right there. So we'll see. We'll see what happens today. How the day finishes off. Like I said, we made our money. Right at the end of the day, our trade is this right here, and the entire day was this right there. So I still caught, like you caught a small portion of a bigger move. And that's all trading is. It's catching smaller portions of bigger moves. So now that that's done, NVIDIA, as you guys saw when I first opened the computer, was absolutely gorgeous. Sorry, I keep entering full screen. Same thing could have happened. I couldn't enter NVIDIA because I was entering SPY. So, you know, I wish I could be faster with it, but I wasn't. This was another entry right here, but I didn't take it. When this candle closed, I wanted that re-entry. Then it came back, and I just clicked out of it. I was like, whatever, I missed it. But it ended up going. Like, that's to me. I already made my money with Spy. Like, well, I didn't make it yet, but I was fairly invested in Spy. So, I don't want to just hop into another trade kind of reckless like that when it could still retest, up here. So it ended up going. And then it reclaimed our 188 and went to 190. So we could have done twice over there. Tesla, gorgeous, 425 to 417. Missed that. That was gorgeous. That was gorgeous, dude. Oh my gosh, man! I told you guys too on the live this morning. I told you that Tesla under 425 to 417. You don't believe me? Go watch my YouTube live, which you should be doing anyways, because then you could have caught these moves. AMD rejected perfectly in our zone. So that was entry to the downside, which I did also almost take. But I wanted further confirmation. I was a little scary today, to be real with you. I probably could have made a lot more money today. This was the entry I wanted to the downside, but I didn't take it. And I just wanted it down to 250. I ended up going all the way to 244. So, which I would have probably definitely held that one because it closed below So, yes, do I still get FOMO? Of course, I still get a little bit of FOMO, but I like to look at it as like, bro, thesis was spot on. I mean, I was spot on. Look at that rejection. It doesn't get better than that. Like, that is perfect. And then even switching to the 2 minute, it's like everything that I wanted to happen happened. So I will be more confident to enter up here next time instead of waiting for that full confirmation or break of pre-market lows. Could enter here or just wait for your level to break. Like there's multiple different ways to enter trades that I do enter trades, but sometimes I want to play it safe. Like we just had huge earnings. We have Apple earnings after hours. We had FOMC decision. SPY was a little wonky, at that market open. Could have taken it under that, should have taken it under that 694, but just I don't think I had that there. I think I was just waiting for 691. So yeah, that's all there was to it. That's all she wrote, fam. Netflix falling. That was a great break and retest too, under 82. Yeah, broke that support. We'll see how much farther Netflix goes. We'll be very curious to see, actually. I don't think any bad news came on Netflix. But yeah, whatever. Meta, what you doing, Meta? Meta dog. Meta dog. That's a good spot to start reversing right there. It's all right. You gotta let her do her thing. I'm surprised we held that. Honestly, that 712. We'll see if we break through. I want to break through that 742 to 758. That'd be gorgeous. But anyways, I say it all the time. I'll say it every time. Even when you lose, it's fun. It's a learning experience. Don't take it personal. The market doesn't give a shit about your feelings, right? Just do what you got to do. Stick to your plan. Plan your trade and trade your plan, baby. If you need help doing that, let me know. All right, reach out. It's your boy Mike Lowry. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Appreciate you.